Hey, kia ora whānau, you're here with me, the maoriwargamer, and today we'll be playing 40k zombies. Welcome whānau to this homebrew game of my own creation, 40k zombies. Pulling a bit of 40k, a bit of Kill Team, a bit of Walking Dead all-out war into a unique gaming experience in honor of the spooky season of Halloween. We'll be following the exploits of this elite kill team made of different components of the Imperium as they scour the city in search of a cure for the zombie virus. So each member has unique abilities and specialties that makes them a vital component of the team. We'll take a look at them very shortly, but we'll go over the mission. So in this game, our heroes will be searching for the cure to the zombie virus that could potentially be held within one of 4 objectives. One here, 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 and here. So the Adeptus Mechanicus have found the cure and deployed it to the planet of Atreus, in which all my 40k content is set in. And our team have to recover it from the zombie hordes that are shambling. So the zombies will shamble around aimlessly. Our heroes will have to be careful not to make any noise, as that can attract the attention of the zombies and also raise the threat level, pulled from the Walking Dead all-out war. So we're going to navigate our way through the city, finding the objectives. Objectives will be found on a 6 at the first one, 5 or 6 on the second one, 4, 5 or 6 on a third one, and automatically will become the cure if it's not found by the 4th objective. So we've got to scatter across the battlefield, being wary of the noise we make, and being wary to take out the zombies. Our zombies will be killed on a 6 up, that's a headshot. It's got normal 40k rules to hit and wound. On a 6+ to wound, that will automatically kill the zombie. Anything that's not a 6, a wound will just knock the zombie over, and it can potentially rise from the dead with its disgusting resilience provided by Grandfather Nurgle. So that's your mission, Halloween 2019, a classic zombie survival mission, zombie kill team. We've got an event deck as well, which will summon hordes of zombies depending on the threat level, move our zombies. So our Imperium heroes have a lot going against them, but they are the best of the best of the best, and we have every confidence they can succeed. So we'll prepare to go into turn 1, mission 1. Turns as well, so all 4 members of the kill team will activate first. They get 2 activations per turn. That's either a move, a charge, a shoot, or a search objective. As well as a heal. So we'll kick into turn 1, 40k zombies by the maoriwargamer. If this has excited your interest, go ahead and hit like, hit subscribe. But we'll kick into turn 1. Before we do, let's go take a closer look at our elite members of the zombie kill team. So the leader of our kill team is an Imperial Commisar with a plasma pistol and a power sword. He will be re-rolling 1s to hit, as well as anyone within him can re-roll 1s to hit. Next, we have an Apothecary of the Dark Angels with a Narthesium, bolt pistol, and a chainsword. So the pistol and the chainsword both will generate noise if he uses them. So he's got to be very careful. However, he'll heal his wounded teammates on a 2 up. We have a Primaris Reaver of the Storm Wardens chapter with a combat knife, grapnel launcher, and a silenced heavy bolt pistol. So silence is the key. He can take shots without risking noise generation. His grapnel launcher can scale the heights of the battlefield with no difficulty. And lastly, we have a member of the 13th Company of the Space Wolves, a Wolfen. He's equipped with a Storm Frag launcher, a Thunder Hammer, and a Storm Shield. So he's got that Wolfen ability. He'll be lumbering, sprinting across the battlefield, shield and hammer ready to smash in the skulls of his enemies. So that's our elite kill team of Imperium heroes. We'll go into turn 1. End of the activation for our Imperium heroes. Turn 1. They've decided to group up, stick together, tackle one objective at a time, not splitting up. So wise or silly? The longer the game draws out, the more the threat level rises and more beasties of Nurgle could appear. That's what he'll do. We'll move into the zombie activation and then check the event deck, see if anything happens. Alright, so zombie activation, there are no zombies within the kill zone, so nothing's going to happen across all of them. They're just going to continue lumbering on their objectives. However, we've drawn a card from the event phase, Pandemonium, so it puts the threat level to +1. We're currently on low threat, so roll blue dice and move that many eligible walkers towards the nearest survivor. Then white dice of walkers into play. So let's see how many will move. 2. So we're going to get a combat this turn, and then white dice into play. 2. Alright, so these 2 poxwalkers are going to move into combat against the Wolfen. And they get the initiative. Alright, so our new poxwalker zombies have entered the battlefield, and 2 poxwalkers have entered combat with the Wolfen. So regular 40k rules for combat. So we've got 2 poxwalkers attacking, 2 hits, hitting on 5s. Yo. Woo. So 3 hits and 5s to wound. Same again, please. 1 wound. No minus. So Storm Shield save.
3 up.
He's good. Alright, so Wolfen swinging back in with his Thunder Hammer. -1 to hit. Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
2 hits.
Thunder Hammer, strength times 2.
Winning on 2s. 2 wounds.
-3.
So one of those hits is a 6, so one of them's brains is automatically splattered out. The other one is knocked over on his feet. And end the turn. So we'll go into turn 2. No objective search yet as our Imperial Kill Team searches for the cure. We'll see what happens as they continue their adventures. End of activation for the Imperial Kill Team, turn number 2. So our forces have moved forward. Storm Warden Reaver, Dark Angel Apothecary, Imperial Commisar, and the Space Wolf Wolfen. Wolfen's going to search the objective here. On a 6, it will be holding the cure. No. So the search continues. Reaver will enter combat with this Poxwalker here. Alright, Reaver rocking into combat. Threat level bumps up to 7. And swing away. 2 attacks hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Strength
4.
Toughness 3, so 3s. Oh, and it's a 6, another headshot. So combat knife straight through the brain of the Poxwalker. He is off the field. And that will end activation for turn number 2 for our Imperial Kill Team. We're going into the zombie phase and then the event phase. Alright, so with zombie phase, roll to see if prone zombies get back up. 5 or a 6, disgustingly resilient. Nope, he's still on the floor. No zombies within kill zone, so everyone's going to stay still. We shall check the event deck. For each prone walker, roll a dice. Okay, so let's get to roll again. Nope, still not up. Okay, that was a good event phase. Threat level bumps up by 1 again. Our opponents have claimed 1 objective. We've got 1 here in the middle of the road, surrounded by 5 Poxwalkers. 1 up here, that one will be a bit harder to get to. And then 1 there through the window. So still a lot of work for our team to do. We wish them every bit of luck. Alright, so end of turn 3 activation. Our team has decided to split up. Commissar accompanied by the apothecary both advance this way, heading towards the objective on the Ferrotonic Furnace. Over here, our Reaver and Wolfen are both elite combat specialists, moving forward, not advancing, staying out of range of the Poxwalker horde, and choosing not to shoot in just yet. They're playing it safe, staying out of the kill zone, and we'll see how that works out for them as we go into the zombie phase. Zombie phase, one prone Poxwalker, disgustingly resilient, comes back on a 5 or a 6. That's a no. And we'll check our event deck. Move one eligible walker in a direction of your choice. Alright, so just going to move one eligible walker into combat against the Reaver. We've learnt not to take on the Thunderhammer Storm Shield Wolfen. Combat triggers and a raise in the threat level there, and we're now moving into medium threat level. So the Poxwalkers start to awaken, start to let out a groan, and they'll become more alert and start moving every zombie phase now. So the stakes have raised for our kill team. The zombies are alert, the Poxwalkers are ready to murder. We'll go into this combat, see what happens. Poxwalker 2 attacks. Double misses. Reaver 2 attacks. 2 hits, 3's the wound. 1 wound, 1 headshot, 1 zombie drained. So that is the end of turn number 3. We'll go into turn number 4, activation phase for our Imperial Kill Team. End of activation, turn number 4 or turn number 5, can't remember. Reaver and Wolfen both locked into combat with a single Poxwalker as they hope to search this objective once they've cleared it of enemies. Apothecary and Commissar both shooting up into the Poxwalkers on here. So we've got 2 shots. Use a green and a white. Oh, there we go. White one's plasma, green is bolt pistol. Rerolling once to hit. Oh, bolt pistol misses. Plasma hits. 2 to wound. 2 to wound. So wounded. Shot does alert the Poxwalkers here though. So one of them, the threat level was bumped up to threat level 10, and one of them will walk forward and fall off, becoming prone. So that's activation completed onto the zombie phase. So medium threat, our zombies have become alert and have started to move into combat. So we've got 2 Poxwalkers against the Reaver and the Wolfen. 2 Poxwalkers here just walk straight off the top of the building and have fallen prone. 1 fallen prone here, 1 moving in as reinforcements from the edge. These 2 standing still. 1 here moving forward. And we've got 2 more fallen off and prone. So hopefully they'll reanimate. We'll be rolling for that now. Alright, so Wolfen brained another Poxwalker there, wiping him out on a 6. Another one's fallen prone. Reaver here managed to only wound a Poxwalker, other one standing. He's going to attack back in combat. 2 attacks hitting on 5s. No hits. And we'll go through, check if any zombies reanimate, and draw an event card. 4 Poxwalkers here, coming back, disgustingly resilient, 5 or a 6. 1 pops back up. 2 down here. Oh, 1's up. And 1 up here. He is also up. Very nice. So our zombies are back. Draw an event card. Pandemonium, medium threat. Roll blue dice and move that many eligible walkers towards the nearest survivor, then blue walkers into play. Woo! Rolling those blues. 1, 3 walkers going to move forward. So that guy there. That guy there. And this guy. Boom. Gone. And then blue walkers into play. 1. Alright, so that's the end of turn 5. Our heroes have only managed to search 1 objective. The zombies are up and moving, more on the battlefield. It's going to get trickier and trickier from here on out. We'll see if the heroes can find the cure in time. Stay with us. Activation Imperial Kill Team, turn 6. Alright, so Apothecary and Commissar moving forward through the zombie horde. Lots of prone zombies falling around them. These two staying locked in combat, looking to finish off their enemies. Commissar and Apothecary are going to shoot into the Poxwalker here. So 2 shots. 1 hit. Apothecary and Commissar shoot in and manage to wound this Poxwalker. He's down on his feet. The zombie casualties are piling up. Reaver and Wolven rolling 6s for days, wiping them off the battlefield. The way to this objective marker is clear. Our heroes are slowly clearing through this pile. It's a matter of time before we reach success. We'll see how we go. Moving into the zombie phase, rolling for prone zombies, and then we'll check the event phase. Alright, so we'll draw a card from the event phase. +2 threat. Or 1 off high threat. 2 blue dice of walkers into play. And the same walkers are then each moved towards the nearest survivor. Very nice. 2 more Poxwalkers entering the field from here. There's a rumbling noise coming from that shipping container. Who knows what could be inside that. And the pandemonium, we have 2 Poxwalkers locking into combat against the Dark Angel's Apothecary. 2 attacks, hitting on 5s. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound. That's all we need. 1 3-up save for an Apothecary. Come on. Damn it! Alright, so that's the end of the zombie phase. At end of the turn, we'll go into turn number whatever for the Imperial Kill Team. As they look to find the cure for the zombie virus. So Reaver uses his grapple gun to move, scale the building very quickly and move onto the objective, now unprotected. Meanwhile, the wolf in here is going to search that objective on a 5 or a 6. It will hold the cure. Off the table.
6.
What up? So off the table, rolling again on a 5 or a 6. Boom. That's the cure. So the Wolfen has found the cure and calls upon the remaining kill team members to rally to him to escape off the battlefield and take the cure away to be spread to the citizens of Atreus. So the Commissar, noticing the Apothecary in combat, pauses.
The cure has been recovered. Time to evacuate. Come with me.
He readies his plasma pistol to shoot into the Poxwalkers, free his companion, so they can escape together. So rolling the dice. That's a hit. 6 to mount the brain off. Oh, not quite a brain mounter, but enough to knock him over. Does he want to withdraw out of combat, fall back?
The Apothecary?
Yep, or
Yes.
does he want to chop in with his chainsword?
He's going to withdraw this way.
Withdraw.
6.
Alright, so, and Commissar can move forward. Shoot and move. And advancing the Apothecary. 4 inches. Alright, so Apothecary is moving forward, combat with Jumpsuit Poxwalker. Commissar's looking back, keeping an eye on the rear. And Wolfen is howling, cure in hand, ready to evacuate safely. We'll go into the zombie phase and see if anything surprising can pop up. Kicking our event phase, Feeding Frenzy. High threat as low threat. Oh, okay, so we're going to bring in the kill zones first. Alright, so Feeding Frenzy drawn for our event phase. Roll a black dice for each survivor engaged in melee on a sheriff's badge. Model is wounded. Oh, that's cocked.
No, it's not.
That's cocked.
That is not cocked.
That's cocked.
That is not cocked.
You can test it.
I will test it.
That is cocked. Whatever. In addition, each player rolls d6 and moves that many eligible walkers towards the nearest survivor. So roll 2d6. We don't have many walkers standing. 8.
All the walkers.
Alright, so we've had a whole bunch of poxwalkers reanimate thanks to the blessed disgustingly resilience provided by Nurgle. 3 moved into combat with the Commissar. 1 here against the Apothecary. 3 have reanimated here and locked into combat with the Wolfen holding the cure. 6 attacks from these Poxwalkers into the Commissar. On 5s.
Oh.
Or don't get too excited. 4 6s. Looking for 5s to wound. There we go. 2 wounds, no AP. 2 4-up saves for the Commissar. Oh, made them both. Bastard. Alright, 1 wound into the 1 hit into the Apothecary, wounding on a 5. Boom, that's a wound. 3-up save. Oh! He's wounded. So wounded, that means he gets -1 to hit and wound. -1 to hit. He's got 1 wound left. Alright, so we finally drew some blood. The zombies have begun to hoard and swarm, wounding the Apothecary here. Lastly, we've got 3 Poxwalkers, 6 attacks into the Wolfen on 5s. 3 hits, 5 to wound. 1 wound, 3 up. He's good to go. Alright, so end of the zombie phase, end of the turn number 8. We'll go into probably the last activation for our Imperial Kill Team, 40k zombies. Alright, so end of the turn, end of the game as our heroes make their escape. Next activation phase, everyone just did the quick jump off the field. So cowards not turning to fight the zombie horde. The army of Poxwalkers gathered around them. Have decided to live to fight another day and escape. Honor not intact, but the cure is in hand. And that's enough, so we'll call it game there. Mission 1, the cure, 40k zombies with the maoriwargamer. A few balancing issues there, but overall a good game. Get the zombies, Poxwalkers active quicker. Maybe change the mechanics when they fall. Maybe on a 1 they become prone. Things like that. Any feedback or tips you have, much appreciated. Any ideas to help streamline the process or make it a bit simpler. But yeah, our 4 Imperium heroes played it very safe. No shooting, sticking together. Made it a different type of game. Gonna have to think of other ways to challenge my opponents and be more creative in the next game. Got a few ideas at the top of my head. But I hope you enjoyed this one, whānau. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your family, your friends, your neighbors, your enemies. Hope you enjoyed this one. I am your humble host, the maoriwargamer, in this Halloween special. Thanks for watching. Ka kite. Anu.